Hey everyone, back from Total MTG here, and today I'm bringing you another 2019 Challenger deck gameplay video, best of 3. We just had played Arcane Tempo in the previous video, so make sure you go and check that out. And today is the turn of United Assault, which is basically a White Weenie deck that looks pretty much like the deck that I play in best of 1, trying to rank up. So it's very good in best of 1, but I'm not sure how good it'll do in best of 3. We will see. These decks are made obviously with the sideboard, so we're going to put it through its paces in some games in best of 3. So just take a quick look at the deck and you will be able to see a deck list below, so make sure you check that out as well in the description. So lots of 1-drops for Dauntless Bodyguard. Comes in, you can protect another creature, then sacrifice this to give the other creature indestructible. Nice card, Dauntless. And obviously 2-1 powerful 1 is cool as well. Healer's Hawk, flying lifelink, 1-1 for 1, absolutely amazing. Don't underestimate the Hawk. It's got a hunted witness in there. When it dies, makes a token. And then a couple of legions landing. Now, obviously, if you're playing this in the full deck, you know, a couple of little additions that you will make for this. You'd probably play 4 of these if you want. Leonin Vanguard is in there to trigger some life gain because we do run Ajani Pridemate, which interestingly, in my Weenie deck, I don't run that. I run a different configuration with Loxodon and stuff like that. Just a little bit different. It gives you a couple of History of Benalia, which is obviously a very strong rare and is very good in my main deck. I will say I will play 4. Pride of Conquerors has been good, has got me some occasional wins as well, is in there as a 3 of, and definitely one of the best creatures in there because it's just, you know, the pay 4 life, gains indestructible to end of turn. Not always brilliant against the red decks, I will admit, because you don't want to be paying 4 life too often, but Adanto Vanguard is still a very strong card. Benalish Marshal in to pump them all up, 3 bits of removal in Conclave Tribunal, and 21 planes. Just going to give you a quick look at the sideboard now before we get on to the gameplay. 3 baffling end there. This is really good. I've seen some people playing this in the main deck. One of the people that I do love watching, which is Merchant, played a baffling end white deck. Really, really cool. Knight of Grace helps you against black. Remorseful Cleric, sacrifice exile cards from target player's graveyard. Just the one of them. So, you know, not really graveyard hate in the deck, but there's one there to help if you do need it. Takata Wanderguard. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Very nice. Come in certain matchups and make a stand is another way because there's a lot of Wraths in standard and, you know, we're going to be putting a lot of Weenie decks out there and we do potentially want to protect them. So make a stand will definitely help us out there because we are a Weenie deck and we want to be ready for that Chaos Wrath or the Cleansing Nova just going to go in there and destroy everything we have. Shieldmare to help you against red decks. Very nice, can't be blocked, and a little bit of life gain, and just that extra Conclave Tribunal. So the deck is, you know, it's a pretty cool deck, basically just like the one that I've been using to ladder up in the Mythic ranks. Mythic. I'll never get to Mythic. Let me know what ranks you are, put it in the comments, let me know how good you are and what decks you're playing, because I need a new deck to play to help me to rank up from, I think I'm Gold 2 now, so make sure you, in the comments, let me know what you're playing. I need a new deck, and if you want to put in some, where do we go? No, hold on. Let's get some different games. So, traditional play. Where are you? Deadly Discovery. I was doing a bit of practice with that, so do expect that deck gameplay to come as well very soon. But yeah, put your decks in the, you know, in the comments. I'd love to see. I need a new deck to run. I'm getting a bit bored of the decks I'm playing. So I'd love to see what you're rocking. Not Esper Control, because that's, you know, I know how good that is. So, let's have a little look. Nice Healer's Hawk there, hunted out, and a couple of Ajanis. This is definitely a keep. So, I know how good this is in best of 1, but how good is it in best of 3? I'm going to go straight in with our Healer's Hawk. Yeah, I do love it in the best of 1s because you don't need a lot of removal, you just go and aggro all out. But obviously we've got Conclave Tribunal that can help us out in games. Already, we are seeing a bit of green. We're going to fly over the top and pump up our Ajani, of course. The thing to win all your coins today, the challenge today was attacking all creatures, which I've already done that one. That was my one. Ooh, Growth Chamber is already a 4/4. Okay, they get their extra one. Absolutely epic card, Growth Chamber. Really do like that. Are we going? So, we got, you know, we got to try to potentially out aggro our opponent. I think if we go Benalish Marshal, attack all in. We're going for the aggro here. That goes up to a 5-5. We got Benalish on there as well. We can potentially, you know, if they hold back now. And that was enough for game 1. I was already talking about what my next move was, and they've already quit. Get ready for game 2. Well, that was a nice quick win for us. So, bringing in from the sideboard is a blue-green stompy sort of deck. Enter the battlefield, doesn't attack. What do I want to bring in? I wouldn't mind bringing in some baffling end here. Definitely I'm gonna take out the witness and one protocol. I'm gonna bring in a couple of baffling end, but I'm pretty happy about how this deck plays. Let's get on to game 2. So here we go, ready for game 2. We're 1-0 up. Nice quick win for us there. Waiting for our opponent to see whether they want to play first or second. So 2 planes, Healer's Hawk. Yeah, that's a pretty goddamn sweet hand there. Okay. Straight down with Skymarcher Aspirant, the 2-1 that can potentially become a flyer as well. Incubation Druid, very nice. I'm going to attack in. And then I'm going to go Healer's Hawk. And Vanguard. I could have gained a bit of life there actually if I played them first potentially, but you never know what opponent's going to do. Potentially if they dropped, I might have played Vanguard. Okay. Gain a bit of life. All that aggro here, going straight in. Come down with the History of Benalia next turn and hope they don't have a counter spell. Come on, Benalia. Ah, the Frilled Mystic. Frilled Mystic. Good that we get, you know, that would have been lovely if that did come down. Bye-bye, Healer's Hawk. And it still stays alive, the Harpooner. Definitely getting out aggroed here by our opponent. Oh, a land was a bad draw for us. Let's play that. Gain a little bit of life. No point attacking. The Still Live champion is a big problem for us. So, this could be a very quick game for our opponent here. We really needed the History of Benalia to come down. And a Ferox. That is pretty much GG's. No way we're getting through those two. Conclave Tribunal might be nice, but it is hexproof. We can't block that. Down to 16. What do we draw? And we draw another land. Yep. Concede. Right. Let's get on to game 3. So I've kept the deck as is after sideboard from the previous game. And we are going to go straight in and play first. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's a keepable hand. 4 lands is enough. We don't really want any more at the moment. Let's go in with the Vanguard. It's a Leonin Vanguard. Right. Okay. We're going to go with Adanto. Attack in with Leonin. Pair of Vanguards on there. Next down will be Ajani's Pridemate. Oh, actually, no. It's not going to be Ajani's Pridemate. It's going to be exile target creature card with card 3 or less. Let's get rid of that. And let's attack in. Stop their bit of ramp. Attack in for 4. End turn. Kind of wish maybe I brought that extra baffling end potentially. But we'll wait and see. J-Light Ranger is a good pull. 1-time double land. Oh, Frilled Mystic. Frilled Mystic. No, they put that to the bottom. I tell you, they got a Pelt Collector to the bottom. Okay. Let's go. Leonin. Let's go. Ajani's Pridemate. And that was enough. The double Leonin with Ajani Pridemate. GG's to United Assault. So let's get on to a second match with the United Assault deck. Very nice win there. Opponent just saw enough straight away with the deck. So we've lost the roll. 2 lands, Dauntless Bodyguard. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We draw that extra land and we'll be flying. Okay, there is that extra land. Going straight down with the 2-1. Start the aggro, getting down a little bit earlier. No protection, but I'm going to go next time down with a couple of Healer's Hawks if I can. Let's attack in. Nice. Healer's Hawk. We're playing the colours that have mass removal, so we've got to be a little bit careful. But we can't hold back just waiting for that Kaya's Wrath. Opponent missed a land draw. Absolutely brilliant for us. Let's get away with a Benalish Marshal. Boom, boom, boom. Gain some life. Up to 24 life. Could be a quick game, depending on what opponent does. Tithe Taker, yeah, we're not too worried about that. We can get rid of that. We can put that into exile. Conclave Tribunal. And that is enough for the win. Wow, United Assault is assaulting our opponents. Absolutely loving it. So, what should we bring in? Should we bring something in? Tithe Taker was there. I do like bringing in the Baffling Ends. I'm going to get rid of a Hunted Witness and one more Pride. I seem to like doing that when I'm sideboarding at the moment, because Baffling End is just such a good card. But you can see about me thinking, you know, best of one decks, this is really, really good. It can just win straight off the bat of that and does help you ladder plan them on a white deck. So if you're interested in that, put it together an MTG Arena. If you're interested in buying the Challenger decks, you know, maybe Arcane Tempo, you preferred that deck, but, you know, this deck is pretty strong. We've still got another one, you know, another 1 or 2 to see yet as well. Going to try and put the red one together, but I'm missing a couple of the cards to actually play on that. But I've got Deadly Discovery still to play. So, on to game 2. 1-0 up. Waiting on our opponent. Legion's landing. Nice. Pridemate. Yeah, I mean, that's just a, you know, that's a sweet hand there. 1 into 2. Potentially Ajani's Pridemate gaining life and we can attack potentially. Play the Legion's landing. Get ourselves a little 1-1. Be nice if our opponent doesn't play anything here. Taps land. That's what we want. Ajani's Pridemate. Pump up Ajani. So, we could go Benalish Marshal then. It makes the Ajani a little bit bigger. Let's go Benalish. Oh, we got away with that one. Ajani's up to a 5-5. Now they've got 2 really important creatures they have to kill here. And that was enough again. The Assault is just taking names, kicking butts and taking names. Absolutely brilliant. Get some coins and a card and we get an unclaimed territory. Let's play another game. Perhaps I should be ranking with this deck, the United Assault. Seems to be running a little bit better than my white deck at the moment. I'm not having much luck with that at all. Here we go for game 3 and we are 2 games up. Really good. So, Legion's landing. Yeah, that's a hand. Definitely keep that. We're going down the same route of the Legion's landing into turn 2. Uh-oh. Special sleeves. Special sleeves. We better watch out. We've got these, you know, poor man's Magic Arena ones. Opponent's gone splashed out. Oh, control. Now we got to win very quick. We're playing Panda. We got to win quick. You know, Dimir, great colours for removal. Could be Esper. Could be, you know, after sideboard, could be a bit of a problem. Here we go. Right. Let's go to Giants. I could have gone double are there, but I like doing that and building up the Ajani to a 3-3. That stays out the way of Moment's Craving, which is always nice. Right, let's do a Leonin Vanguard. Let's do Dauntless Bodyguard, protecting the Ajani. Pump up, pump up. Attack in for 5. Barring a Wrath now. Gonna hold back with the Skymarcher just in case. I mean, we can sacrifice this to save the Ajani's Pridemate. If it's a Ritual of Suit. No Ritual of Suit. Oh, that's another win. No Ritual of Suit for our opponent. Whew. Wow, these are quick games. Right, what do I bring in? I feel like I need to bring the other one of them in. And Hex Proof from Black seems nice. Hunted Witness. I'm not too sure if we need the pump in this one. So I'm going to get rid of the pump. To Cattle. No, let's go with that. So here we go. Are we going to get another 2-0? Come on, the United Assault. It's definitely showcasing this deck very well today. Get a bit of luck. And cool superior gameplay as well. One lander. Do you know what? I'm going to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Here we go. Oh, we wanted a land there. We need a land. Come on. Land and we're grand. Okay. Come on, land. Yes. Right. A Leonin. Getting a bit of life and attack him. History of Benalia be a very good card against control if we can get that onto the field as well. They might run, I did think it was Esper. Obviously going to run Mortify potentially as well, because we do have, they know we'll be running History of Benalia and Conclaves. Deputy. What are they going for? Okay. Yep. They can take it. Nice. Don't think it's really worth attacking just to lose one of them. So we do no attacks. End turn. It is a night after all. So we might as well wait on the History of Benalia and pray for no Mortify. Oh! And as if by magic, Mortify hits the field. Right, let's start getting some flyers in the air. I am going to start putting some pressure on now. Come on. 4 cards in hand for the Esper player. We need to start pressuring. We can come down with the whole of our hand. It is risky. It is risky. But, you know, we're in this to kick butts and take names. Let's do this. Let's go. Team on the field. Go White Weenies. We'll be able to save 1 of Vanguard. And then obviously we could get back our Leonin as well. We got a bit of power on the field. We've basically just gone all in. The hopes of us probably resolving. Oh, that's a good draw from my opponent. That is a good draw. Unfortunately, that's a flyer as well, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. That does swing the game round. That big 4-3 flyer. Oh, another land. I mean, if we attack in, they block one of the flyers. A block there, we lose 2 creatures, and we get in for 3, 5, 6. Gets our opponent to 8. We could just attack in with Vanguard. It just doesn't sit. I just feel like we have to keep attacking though. You know, we are an aggro deck. Maybe you should have just kept attacking him with the Vanguard, but it would take a long time to get him down from 14. And they might block, possibly there. They know we've got one card in hand. They didn't block anything. Interesting. They were scared of the pump. Scared of the pump, so it worked out all right for us. So we'll leave the planes in hand in case they want a Thought Erasures or anything like that. We're on 23 life, so you know we're not doing too bad. But they got 4 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand. That was another land, and they can't really. Well, they could Wrath. Oh, okay. Gains them 3 life. Big ass blocker there. We'll lose our planes. Oh dear. Now this is the Esper mid-range deck that I do really like play. And I'm thinking of maybe potentially going back to this. We really need a Conclave. Okay, yeah, attacking. Has Vigilance as well. That's a strong card. It doesn't see much play. Oh, jeez, another one of them. Seriously? Oh, we can't really attack in. We need removal. The toughness on that 3/4 is a real big. Was a real big swing for our opponent there. Bit of a problem for us. Yeah, keep drawing land. I don't mind doing that. Hero Precinct. Oh, that's just going to get all the blockers. That's going to be all the blockers. Yep. Get a token for their Thought Erasure. And they can see our planes. There you go. Can't choose it. It's not land. But they did get a token out of it. Gives it Vigilance. I mean, depending on what we draw here. Oh, wait. I'm not going to quit too early. Because potentially we can still possibly do something. But they are top drawing, but so are we. And you got to feel like their top draws are possibly, you know... Well, they are going to be stronger than ours. Unless we get all of our removal on the trot, one after another. Come on. Oh, Adanto. Put another Adanto down, but they can just keep chipping away with the Seraph. Might as well play the land. Pass turn again. So we've hit a bit of stalemate. Their creatures are bigger than mine. What have they drawn? We do have 2 Adantos, but paying 4 life a time. They block 1 with the Basilica. They've got these 1/1 blockers here as well. See what we draw next turn. See what our opponent plays here. Hostage Taker. Yeah, well, I've seen enough. Concede. Right, let's get on to the next. Go to sideboard. Right. What do I want to bring in? I feel like I need removal. I'm going to bring into Cattle as well. I am going to take out... Knight Gracious seems really good though. Vanguard. Oh, it's so hard what to take out. I'm going to take out the History of Benalia. 1 I might drop down to 2 Conclave again. And then, because I do feel like we need a removal, because we just sort of stopped there. We certainly stopped. 1 Legion's landing. Might not be the right decision. We're going to see how it goes. We are 1-1. Come on, we want to keep up the winning. We don't want to lose a match. Play first. Keep. Here we go. We shall. Dauntless straight down. Pass turn. We've got a nice curve here. Turn 2, play another 2 creatures. That's what we want to see. Tapped land. Healer's Hawk. Vanguard. Gain a bit of life. Benalish Marshal to come down. No Thought Erasure, please, one time. No Thought Erasure. Oh, don't do it. They always freaking have it. Oh my god. The rage. The rage. Okay. Come on, from the top. Land. Oh, that would have been such a good attack. So good. Would have been down at 10 potentially then. We do not want to give him the chance to get back in this game. We've just got to keep coming down there. Glacial. Deputy of Detention. Take what? They take Leonin. Yeah, take Leonin. Oh, that's not worked out well. You really need a good card. Ajani Pridemate is a nice card. Attack in with the Hawk. Ajani goes up. End turn. Oh, killed by the Thought Rage. Thought Rage is such a good card in Standard. Esper Control, I knew would be a hard matchup for us. Oh, second Deputy of Detention. We need removal right away. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. 2 deputies. Oh, Leonin. Let's go. Attack in. Opponent down to 11, but I can already feel that the speedy aggro train deck that we've got here has just basically hit a wall by those deputy tensions. Opponent, I mean, that's our... Oh, and that is the GGs known as Lyra. Unless we hit removal. And it's another land. Another land. Someone pass the salt. Come on, we need removal. We're on how, and we get to gain more life. You can see the pattern of this. This deck is strong. I haven't seen this deck play for quite a while though. Yep. No blocks. Pass. Our turn. Wow. Okay. Attack in for the measly 1. Just definitely feel at the moment, Assault deck is a little bit outclassed in this matchup. Okay, Discovery, draw some cards. But they did Thought Erasure and Double Deputy was definitely, you know, strong. It was a strong move. And this is like carbon copy of the first game. Excuse me. Yep. Come on, Lyra. Right. Come on. Removal one time. And another land. Sweet baby Jesus. Well, we're gaining 2 life a turn, but we're not doing much else. We're being hit for 5 a turn, so that it doesn't really help. And then opponent's gaining 5 back anyway. So, probably one more chance for a bit of removal. Down to 16. Anything. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's another land. They just love drawing land. Putting us on 22 life now. I mean, this is just absolutely stupid. I probably should put this through as fast play with some silly music. Yes, about time. God knows why they weren't attacking with the Basilica first of all. I mean, they've got enough backup. Jeez. Being a little bit cautious considering how much life they were at. And that is the game. Yep. Opponent's actually up to 30 life now. Just to have a card draw, see if we do draw yet another land. Yeah, resolve. Resolve. GG's to our opponent. If only we run Cleansing Nova. Ajani's Pridemate. I mean, what does it even do? It can get bigger. It can get bigger. Ajani's Pridemate goes up again to a 4/4. And that has seen me. Carbon copy of the Hostage Taker Blade and is going to take my Ajani again. We end the video in defeat. 50 coins for my troubles. Well, boys and girls, that was... Can't remember the name of the deck now. That was a United Assault. We won some very good games, very quick games there. Last game, it just felt like we were completely outclassed there. Opponent just had a lot better creatures and took our creatures at the right time. Double Deputy, Thought Erasure's taking the Benalish, you know. Even then, I still don't think we probably would have won. We might have gotten down to about 2-3 life potentially. But they, you know, with what they had in hand and what they're playing, they could have come back. They had life gain. It was just really hard for us. We got to be a lot more aggro. But, you know, don't forget, you know, this deck, if it's tweaked up a little bit, there is going to be decks that are always going to be hard to play against. And Esper Control, Esper Midrange are definitely one of the top decks for me anyway. They're very, very strong. But this deck, straight out the box, I like it. I think it's really, really good. So I definitely recommend getting it. Maybe the Arcane Tempo is more your thing. Arcane Tempo was a really good deck, so make sure you check that video out. And I will do the next gameplay video, will probably be Deadly Discovery. So you're going to see Deadly Discovery very soon. That'll be on the next video. But thanks a lot for watching today. I really do hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Give it a thumbs up. That really does support the channel and sharing the video. And yet again, if you're new, subscribe. Really does help out me. Really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video.